Hello. In this tutorial, we're going to discuss how to share your Google Calendar. There's a couple of different ways you can share your calendar. If we go right here to the left-hand side under My Calendars, if we click the drop-down arrow and hit Share this calendar, we can share this calendar with others if we check this, and we can make it public or share with everybody in the organization, or I can share with a specific person by entering their email address. Now, you need to be very mindful about the permission settings. Right now, if I share with somebody, I have checked that they can see all event details. If I click Make Changes and Manage Sharing, that means that person can make changes to my calendar and manage who to share it with. If I give them access to just make changes to the events, this person can see and change your events, including private events. But since this is a domain, like a school account, you cannot grant someone outside of your domain this level. And then see all event details. This person can view the details of your events except those that are marked private. And then if you choose that they can only see free or busy, this person can see when your calendar is booked and when it has free time. But they will not be able to see the names or the details of any of it. Is to share your calendar with non-Google users. So to do this, we go to the calendar on the left-hand side that we want to share, and we click the drop-down arrow and go to Calendar Settings. And we scroll down to where it says Calendar Address. Right here, we'll click the HTML, and this is the web address to our calendar. So you can copy and paste this and share it with somebody in an email, and they will be able to click on it and it'll bring them to your calendar. They don't have to have a Google account to view it. Now, if you want to add a colleague's calendar, you come down here where it says Other Calendars, add a coworker's calendar, put in their email address, and then it pops up with a window. And then it'll let you know that it's going to invite this person to let them know that you want to have access to their calendar. And then you would send the invite. Now that person will receive an email saying that you're wanting access to their calendar, and they can accept it or decline it. Now if you notice down here we have holidays. You can also add different types of calendars. It can be holidays, sports teams, schedules, different things like that. So to access these other calendars that are available, we click Browse Interesting Calendars. And you can subscribe to any of these that they have available. These are the holidays and sports. You can sign up to a football league calendar. Let's see. I'm going to subscribe to this one. And we just hit subscribe. And the calendar will be added to the other calendar section of your calendar list. So let's go back to our calendar. And if you look, it added it right here. And it shows me all of the games and their times that they will be playing. Now let's say you shared a calendar with someone and you want to remove them. So we go to the calendar, we click the drop down, go to Share this calendar. And right here you'll have everybody listed, and then you would simply click the trash can that will appear and you'll hit remove. And then make sure you hit save. One last thing I want to show you is how to embed your calendar on your website or your blog. And again, we're going to go to our left-hand side for that calendar. We click the drop-down arrow, and we go to calendar settings. And then you will have to copy this section right here where it says embed this calendar. And you would copy all of this and then paste the code into your website. You would just copy and paste it directly into your blog or your website or your Google site. Couple of things you need to remember. If you like to allow everyone to see your calendar, you'll need to make it public. So please remember that when you're embedding the calendar into your website. If it's not a public calendar, this will not work. You also have a couple of other options when embedding your calendar. You can customize the color, the size, of the way you want it to embed. Right here you see customize the color, size, and other options. If you click that, it'll let you pick the default view that you want it to show. If you wanted to show the title, navigation, the background color, you can pick which calendars you wanted to display, the time zone, the language, how big and wide you want the calendar to display on your website. And then once you're done with everything, you would just copy this and then you would paste it into your website.